DC House of Horror #1, which is the sort of Halloween one shot they put out this week, which I was going to read until Matt said the following to me. He said, I read the first two stories and then put it down. I'm never looking at it again. And I went, well, that's not motivating me to go and read it.
Yeah, so when they did the Christmas special last year, they were all stories that might not have been in continuity, but that's fine. But they all had like characters acting like themselves. It was a Batman story, and it was a Superman story, a Green Lantern story. The first two I read were Superman and Wonder Woman, and I'll say this, inspired, because the first story is little baby Kal-El coming to Earth, but he's some kind of alien creature who instantly kills Jonathan Kent, leaving Martha at home.
Well, God,
So
just
it's
pause.
Elseworlds.
Let's just pause right here. If there's one thing you want to do right at the very start of your story to piss off Matt Sculthorpe, it's have Superman be evil as a baby and kill Jonathan Kent.
But it's not even like... I felt like they were trying to do the Trilogy of Terror Zuni doll, kind of, to it. But it was just so ham-fisted and not scary or creepy. It was just like, well, if you're going to do this, make it good. Don't just throw this together. Especially Keith Giffen, who plotted all of these. Like, that dude can do a lot of things. And just, it centers on Martha, and she's trying to get a hold of Jonathan, who's dead, because he wanted to go check what landed in the field. And then this alien, follows her and chases her around the farmhouse until she's trying to make an escape, and he burns her up with the heat vision and then flies off to go terrorize other things, and that's the end of the story. I was like, okay, that was rough. But
I kind of wish I'd read this now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, if you guys want to spend the money on it like I did, then go ahead.
That's why I'll probably stop me, because I don't want to spend the money on it.
Well, here's the thing, like, the second story is the one that's drawn by Evely, and as we all know, Matt's favourite story, our favourite issue of Wonder Woman was issue 8, which was the one that was drawn by Evely.
Yep. And the story here, I think, is good, but maybe in like a horror anthology that's not DC based, because it's mostly silent, which is the strength of the artist here. It's about these girls that try to summon an Amazonian ghost, because they're all about girl power, and one of them gets possessed by it and then goes on a killing spree, and then at the end you actually see that she has been possessed by the spirit, and that's it. That's how it ends. Her looking into the mirror. And again, it's not creepy or scary. It is interesting. It would have been cool in like a horror anthology to build around.
I bought it already because I was going to buy I wanted to read it, and then I just didn't read it yet because of this. I'm flicking through this story now. The ending is it's the end of Twin Peaks season 2. That's the moment that it plays, like identically.
There you go. Like good horror sometimes is a morality tale, kind of like DC sci-fi works that same way, but here it's just like she's just killing everybody to kill. Like, it's not just like she's preying on men, that are doing wrong. She kills all of her friends at the Ouija board thing, and she kills a cop and takes his uniform, and it's just I'm just like, I'm not gonna waste my time. So I didn't get past that. I mean, it looked great, but I just wasn't digging. I got to the art in the third story, and I was like, nah, I'm okay.
Well,
I'm just looking through. I quite like the art in the third story.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not down with it.